I'm sure that they have completely let down this guy Stewart, and I'm sure we're all going to be let down at the repercussions that probably don't happen to Rampage Jackson. I'd like to see this guy in jail for a long, long time. He obviously has a mental illness, and if it's not an actual diagnosable mental illness, the guy's got a social illness. The social illness we all know that's happening these days. Everybody's got to get their freaking head out of their ass, stop worrying about disrespect, and get off social media. Well, it's been a while since I put my face online, but if there was ever a time, let's take a look at Nox Pro here and asshole Rampage Jackson, the son of Rampage Jackson. Look at this nonsense. I wonder if I got any more volume on it. You can hear people actually screaming. Gives him his body. Boom, boom. And look at this. Relentless. An absolute savage animal. What a complete freaking asshole. Everybody trying to get him off. No, he needs more. Look, he's got to dive in on this guy. Then try and double leg the freaking Viking wrestler there. This is obviously pro wrestling, right? This isn't MMA. This guy's an trained MMA fighter. He's a military veteran. This is absolutely disgusting. Everybody trying to hold him back. Like, obviously this is real. He's like fighting them all off. Gotta get another piece of this freaking guy who disrespected me. Like, what a bunch of absolute freaking bullshit. This guy needs to go to jail. Needs to go to jail for a long, long time. And his dad obviously knows this, right? Because Rampage Jackson, he's got a statement here where he's talking about how he has 2 sets of money put aside for his 2 Japanese sons' educations, and how he has money set aside for this son, Raja, because he knows he's going to jail. He's got bail money put aside. So here's the altercation, supposedly. Let's see if we can get the actual altercation. Oh, there he is. Here we go. Tell us all about it, Rampage.
Raja and his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two
I don't want to hear you talk. Weeks ago, Rampage revealed he set aside college tuition for his 2 Japanese sons and bail money for Raja because he knew he was going to go to jail and not college. What a bunch of bullshit. And here's them talking it out afterwards, supposedly. But there is an incident here. See if I can find it where oh, there it is. Here we go. Sets him up. Nothing. That's a work. I don't care if he hit him hard. This kid is tough. He didn't hurt him. He's not hurt in any fashion. Everybody's around. He's not doing nothing. He's touching him. He's like, hey, back off, bro. Yo, I don't take this bullshit, bro.
I don't play that shit, bro.
I don't play that shit.
I know you will. We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Surrounded by all these guys, you're not doing nothing.
Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. I got you.
I do not play that.
Now, I don't know what this is about. Supposedly, he was told he could get payback in the ring from Rikishi or somebody, but obviously this isn't a big deal. Look, here they are talking it out afterwards, shaking hands, discussing things. I've had things like this happen in my life where I have an altercation with someone and they're like, no, it's cool, and we work it all out. And then later on, they try to f me over when I'm not around. It's pathetic shit, and I guarantee you this kid has been coddled his whole life, has never really seen any kind of consequences. I absolutely hate this kind of culture. This gangster gotta get mine respect culture. It has infected everything these days, and this is absolutely disgusting. Gets really physical with a man who disrespected him the day before this fight, hitting him with a beer can, tackles the guy, knocks him out. He gave him his body. He turned around. He didn't try and elbow him in the face. He didn't try to escape, and he tried to flatline. He tried to flat back. This was completely giving his body to this guy, and then he goes absolutely crazy. So supposedly he was told afterwards on camera that the guy flatlined, and he kind of brushed it off. Now we've got a statement from Rampage Jackson saying that the guy's okay, everything's okay. Here, I want to clear up any misinformation about my son, Raja. It's been confirmed that the wrestler, Stuart Smith, is awake and stable. I've also heard that the guy flatlined. Probably not. This is probably true. He's fine, probably fine. Looked like a tough guy. But man, I mean, that's one of the worst MMA beatings I've ever seen. If that was an actual octagon, that referee should have been fired for how long it took for anybody to get in there. But in pro wrestling, you're thinking 4 shots. You're like, oh, it takes you a second to get on top of it and realize what's going on. In my company, nothing like this would ever happen. Every single show, some schmuck comes up and wants to get involved, or some guy sees me on the street. I'm going to come to your show. Hey, you know what would be great is maybe if my daughter's going to be there, maybe I could get in and I could take a hit. No, you can't get in and take a hit. We have sponsors who, like, they've been giving us money. They're our partners. Hey, you know, I thought maybe I could get in there. Or the guy who buys the front row for him and his 10 friends and his family every single show for months on end. But then he wants to have a spot. You know, maybe I can get a wrestler to spit some beer in your face or knock your hat off or something like that. Like, I can have him interact with you, no problem. You're not taking a bump. You're not getting in the ring. You're not punching a wrestler. And this kind of stuff should never be happening. Supposedly, Rikishi's been training this guy, but all the information I'm seeing from people is that he should not be in there. He was not trained well enough. The excuse of having a concussion, what, that made you more of an animal? That made you have less self-control, less judgment? I highly doubt that you had good judgment to begin with. This whole thing makes me sick. It's been months since I put my face on TV. I've been doing faceless videos because I haven't had a lot of time. And I have never, ever spoken like this on any of my videos. But this absolutely disgusts me. And as somebody that runs a promotion, nothing like this would ever happen. Like, the amount of steps that we need to happen for something like this to actually occur, none of those steps would take place at my promotion. And if I was this promoter, you're damn right I would be taking responsibility. We have I don't see any medical staff. Do you have proper medical staff? They had a nice backstage area there with everybody talking. I'm sure that they have completely let down this guy Stewart, and I'm sure we're all going to be let down at the repercussions that probably don't happen to Rampage Jackson. I'd like to see this guy in jail for a long, long time. He obviously has a mental illness, and if it's not an actual diagnosable mental illness, the guy's got a social illness. The social illness we all know that's happening these days. Everybody's got to get their freaking head out of their ass, stop worrying about disrespect, and get off social media. Why don't you worry about your own life, what's going on in your own head? Who cares what everybody around you thinks? Worry about yourself, just like I do with my promotion. I'm not worried about what my competition does. I'm worried about my promotion. I'm worried about my life. It took me a long time to not care about what other people think, and it has been a freedom that I cannot put into words. And I sure hope that Rampage Jackson one day gets there, but I sure hope it happens after a long stint in jail. What a bunch of crap. I hope somebody takes responsibility for this and there's some repercussions. And I guess it should start with Rikishi for even entertaining this nonsense. Alright, I'm out. Thanks for listening. Sorry if anybody was offended by anything I said, but let me tell you, I'm pretty damn offended.